Yes, yes. So to conclude that last video that I just post, we just went over. So anyway, this article is brought to you by beingincrypto.com and Arthur Martin Young, and of course we YNA Network, who's providing you this information. So thank you guys for supporting the channel and for tuning in. For all you newcomers, please hit that subscribe button so that this information will be here for you. We don't just talk about investing in money or finance, but also in spiritual guidance, and also in the food that we put into our body. That that is the full grunt of this network channel here, YNA Network. So please hit that subscribe button. And I'm not a licensed, I am not a licensed financial advisor. So please, do your own research. And here I am doing research with you. We're doing this together. We're in this together, guys. We're trying to, you know, turn around our lives. And generational wealth is very important. Also, generational health is important too as well. So let's not just focus on the money side. But today's video is about the money side. So anyway, Ripple. SEC could face bruising defeat against the fintech firm, says legal experts. What the legal expert they must say? They want a shot still, So anyway, the ongoing battle between fintech firm Ripple and the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission (SEC) could be coming to a conclusion. However, the regulator's chances of a victory are growing slimmer, according to legal experts. Guys, keep in mind that this video is not on, it's uncut. I don't edit nothing. So anyway, crypto legal experts have hinted that the SEC could be looking at a bruising defeat in its case against Ripple. A verdict against the regulator could severely limit its capacity to oversee the regulation of the crypto asset sector. This would be a big win for the industry and innovation in the US. I like the way that they ended this, because when this part of the read got me because the American government don't like to lose. But when them said this would be a big win for the industry and innovation in the US, I like that ending right there, because it's true. They're blocking innovation. When you see all these other countries are making headways when it comes to cross-border payment solutions and other things, other adoption of cryptocurrency. So on October the 30th, senior analyst Rosalind Layton told Forbes that if that's how it ends, it will have been a self-inflicted disaster from the start. So look at the Twitter feed. So the crypto law, the SEC is facing a bruising defeat against the San Francisco-based enterprise blockchain innovator Ripple. The verdict could drastically limit the SEC's authority to regulate crypto in the US if that's how it ends. It will have been a self-inflicted disaster from the start, says, and this is coming from the crypto law. So, the SEC took action against Ripple and two senior executives in December 2020. It accused the company of conducting an unregistered security sale of its XRP token. So earlier this month, Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse called the reluctance by the SEC to hand over key documents shameful. And they literally went to different interviews, different platforms, calling the SEC shameful, with their practices. And so I've read in an article where it says that some of the employees under Gary Gensler was actually ashamed to be working with the SEC because of all of this bad light that was being shined on the SEC, which is a good thing, man. Whenever these people are doing like unlawful things like this, they think that they're above the law because they have so much money and so much backing and so much power and influence. No, man, they need to be called out. So I'm happy that, if nothing comes good after all of this, that what Ripple's pushing them to the fight, a fight that they've been dragging this company through for 2 years now. Over $100 million spent on this case, right? And as you can see, these guys are not giving up because the community is behind them. So Ripple and token holders have been fighting back for almost 2 years, and their case is strengthening. Furthermore, over 75,000 XRP investors have joined the case, filing amicus briefs back in Ripple. The SEC has had no allies, not even its own expert witness, who ended up giving ammunition to the defense, Leighton wrote. So, Leighton is attorney, right? Attorney Jeremy Hogan said that the SEC can only win if Judge Torres, who is presiding over the case, forgets her first year of law school. Lord God. Is this something to be put in the article? Judge, if you are here with this, the man never mean that. But we understand the point that he's trying to say what he's trying to say. So other prominent legal experts also agree that Ripple is on the path to victory. These include Court Levy of the Federalist Society and Professor J.W. Verrett of George Mason, I like the name there, George Mason University's Scalia School of Law. Lord. So, to conclude, we're talking about the overturning of the OE test. Is the OE test updated enough, up to par enough to regulate cryptocurrency in 2022 moving forward? So Verrett said that the SEC may appeal to the Supreme Court, which is likely to lose. This could completely overturn or eliminate the use of the OE test to classify cryptocurrency. So SEC Chair Gary Gensler has been using this test to assert that crypto assets are securities. The OE test, defined in 1946, determines that qualifies as an investment contract. So it determines what qualifies as an investment contract and therefore a security. The contract is defined as an investment of money in a common enterprise with a reasonable expectation of profits to be derived from the efforts of others. So Ripple has already agreed to settle and pay a fine if the SEC declares that XRP is not a security, or is not a security. So Ripple has already agreed to settle and pay a fine if the SEC declares that XRP is not a security. However, it seems like Gensler and co. are determined to keep fighting, even if it's a losing battle. These people don't know how to lose. So a win for Ripple would not only see their token price surge, but could also set a precedent that prevents the SEC from wrongly labeling other cryptocurrencies as securities and cracking down by enforcement. Now, under the OWI test guidelines, guys, keep in mind that these guys don't like to lose. And if they lose this one is a big loss for them. And it's big. Right? So I'm sure they're working on another test. I'm sure listen, them are working on another test right now. Because obviously the OE test is outdated. Obviously the SWIFT, same as all the SWIFT technology that they use for cross-border solutions is outdated. It's the same thing with this OE test thing. 1946, we're living in modern time. 2022 now. So to conclude, so the Ripple team is inviting people to a discussion. It says, got something to say about Ripple or anything else? Join the discussion in our Telegram channel. You can also catch us on TikTok, Facebook, or Twitter. Twitter is a very popular board to engage in conversations and learn, or even just to read what what people are talking about. And most of these developers, they post their comments on Twitter, right? So I'm not promoting Elon Musk, but I'm just saying, like, there's a lot of platforms out there, but Twitter is more popular. Reddit is a big one. So you can go on Reddit and type in Ripple, and you see a bunch, thousands of comments. Yahoo Finance is another one too as well. But what I find with Yahoo Finance is a lot of scam. There's a lot of scammers in there. I used to be up in there, but I don't like that, man. I got out. I'm not about that life no more. What else is there? Another one. As you said, I've heard about WhatsApp, but I don't trust none of that. There's a lot of scammers with the WhatsApp, right? And what else? There's a lot of them, guys. Just go on Google and type in Ripple, man. Or, yeah. So anyway, thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you for your time, for listening. For the guys who are new to this channel, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. All you have to do is click. Just click. Listen, click it and then click it again. If you want. If you want to unsubscribe, you can unsubscribe anytime you want. So please go ahead and subscribe. Me not ask if you unsubscribe, me ask if you subscribe. But me just tell you, say if you want unsubscribe, the button did it for you unsubscribe, but subscribe anytime you want. Okay? So just go ahead and hit that button. It's not gonna cost you nothing, it's free. Anyway, thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you for your time. Yeah, man, this is going well. This journey is going well. Journey to 1,000, baby.